my life. Not again. Come on. Yes, I am live. Happy Saturday. I think I'm losing my voice a little bit, so it's going to be real short. Do you know that about a month ago was when this whole thing started? Now, about 3 months prior, myself and my friends were planning a reunion. We had made all the plans. I was supposed to be at this time in Greece, but here I am. One thing I learned though, with every disappointment, there is a blessing inside. And as much as I would love to be with my college buddies whom I met over 30 years ago, so imagine what kind of reunion this would have been. And we all went to college together in New York. This was back in 1990, 92. That's when I was in college in New York. We all studied engineering. Moved to Los Angeles from New York. We all worked for the city of Los Angeles. And one of them was my matron of honor when I got married. And of course, with time, everybody kind of went their different ways. Some stayed in Los Angeles, but maybe changed jobs, moved to a different department. One moved back to New York. I left the country completely and moved to the Middle East. So this was a wonderful reunion that I was really looking forward to, because one of my friends, I haven't seen him. Gosh, I remember him being at my son's christening. My son is 21. So I haven't seen him in like 21 years. Two I saw just last year, and another two I saw in just before COVID. So this was really something I was really looking forward to it. So now we'll have to plan another one. There's a saying that we say in my language, anybody who speaks Yoruba, Nigerian language, Aomontolo Fishe. And it's a way of saying we don't know what's behind that God has maybe protected us from, or what God has in plan for us that is the reason why we are not able to do what we want to do. But I just know one thing, that as the Bible says, all things work together for the good to those that love God and for those who are called according to his purpose. And considering what had happened, if I was to travel, I mean, we're looking at different scenarios. If I was to travel, it would have meant going to Dammam. But then my son was supposed to have an exam on the 14th, and it was moved to today. So if I had planned on traveling, it would have been just him. And during this time is not a good time to leave a 17-year-old by himself. We have done it in the past for a short period of time. So initially we were thinking maybe we can just leave him and he'll be fine, because he'll be off from school and he'll be okay. We'll have someone check up on him. But since that's not what happened, I'm glad I'm able to stay with him. He needs mama around. He needs his parents around. So all things work together, and we just have to plan another one where I can catch up with my friends and have a reunion. Amazing friends. When you've known people for over 30 years, that is friendship. That is true friendship. And the other thing I love about this, because now we've all started our families, we've got married, have kids, and so In fact, one of us is a grandparent. So we're grandparents. I'm not a grandparent yet, but we're getting there. Well, not yet. No, not yet. So the one other thing I love, we are from completely different backgrounds. One person is from South America. We have from the Caribbean. We have from, of course, Nigeria, the UK, the US, Nigeria, Europe, Asia. I think the only continent we didn't cover out of all of us is Australia. But everywhere else, we have somebody from North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and just the bond that we all have as friends for over 30 years is amazing. So, well, friendship continues even though I can't be there with them at this time. That means we just have to do it again. So I'm looking forward to the next reunion where hopefully there'll be no challenges. Everybody will be able to fly out and we'll have a great time. That being said, I've used up all my time. I was supposed to talk about becoming more disciplined. So being disciplined, here are some few tips to consider to be more disciplined. I need discipline certainly in some areas, especially when it comes to, lately I noticed I've been eating a lot of sweets. That's one area I need to be more disciplined, and I think just talking about it is going to help me. So in terms of work though, strengthen your work habits. So being disciplined in work habits, showing up on time, doing what you say you're going to do, following through on assignments, connecting with your teammates, making sure that everything you're doing is in line with what you need to get done. Main thing is follow through to make sure you're on track. One thing you could also do is take on a challenge. I love challenges. I just finished one challenge on how to create an AI employee. I don't know how I've done, but I'll be getting feedback on my project. But the exciting thing is I finished. I do have an AI employee. So depending on how the feedback goes, I'll be sharing more details about that. But what a challenge does is it helps you follow through. Not looking for perfection, but just keep at it and get it done. The next one is a good one. It's tame your tongue before you speak. Just think about it. Think about it. Just don't be so quick to speak, because sometimes you might say something that you can't pull back because you've already said it. So before you say it, especially in a tense situation, maybe you're annoyed, you want to just say something, hold back, take a deep breath, think about it. Is it the right thing to say at this time, or do I need to step back, or do I say it but in a way that will be more receptive? Some things to think about when it comes to discipline. So also think about, what type of example are you setting for your team? Are you showing them, the leader is the one who knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way? That's what our mentor, John Maxwell, teaches us. So are you showing the way? Do you know the way? And are you setting a good example for your teammates? I sure hope so. That's definitely what I do. I plan on doing. Do I get it 100% all the time? No, I don't. But we're in a growth mindset. That's what growth is all about. So it's been great. I'm supposed to be on another call, but I wanted to do this early because I don't want to be coming here at midnight. So I'm going to try and keep this timing. That's part of the discipline that I'm going to work on. And thanks for joining. Thanks for the nice comments. And I will see you tomorrow. As always, see you tomorrow. Bye for now. God bless.